Long O as OY and OI. The eighth way to spell the long O sound is with OY as in Roy. The long O sounds like the name of the letter O. The O is said to have a long sound when it sounds like the name of the letter O. The O in boy sounds like the name of the letter O, and that makes it a long O. Notice that as in boy, the OI phonic represents a unique sound of long O. Compare the OI at the end of words with the OI inside words: boy, oil, toy, toil, soy, soil, koi, coil. The OY as in boy in 63 words, the OY as in boy and the OI as in boil have the same sound. Usually, the OY is used at the end of words, and the OI is used inside words. However, persons' names are spelled with OY, whether inside or at the end of words. For examples, the OY is in these persons' names: Roy, Troy, Joy, Joyce, Royce, Lloyd, Floyd, and McCoy. The word coyote is an exception to the rules. Boy, toy, soy, koi, cloy, Troy, Roy, Joy, Ploy, Joyce, Royce, Floyd, Lloyd, boy, boyish, boyhood, boyfriend, boycott, flamboyant, toy, toys, toyed, toying. Soy, soybeans, koi, koya, koyest, cloy, cloyed, ploy, Troy, Roy, joy, joyful, joyous, enjoy, enjoys, enjoyed, enjoying, enjoyable, destroy, destroys, destroyed, employ, employs, employed, employing, employment, unemployment, employer, employee, deploy, deploys, deployed, deployment, alloy, annoy, annoys, annoyed, annoying, annoyance, ahoy. Corduroy, convoy, convoys, envoy, envoys, loyal, loyalty, royal, royalty, oyster, voyage, foyer, buoyant, McCoy, Troy, Joyce, Royce, Floyd, Lloyd. Roy was from Troy. Roy had a boyish look. Roy was a coy boy during his boyhood. There was no alloy about Roy. Roy was loyal to his friends, Joyce, Joy, Troy, Lloyd, Floyd, Royce, and Mike McCoy. Roy enjoyed Joyce's company. Roy met Joyce in a foyer when he went downtown to the unemployment center. Roy said, "Ahoy" to greet Joyce. Roy was not Joyce's boyfriend. Roy had a flamboyant character. Roy wore corduroy pants. Roy ate soy food and oysters, but he did not cloy. Roy drank soy milk. Roy was not in the Marines and was not deployed anywhere. However, Roy knew about the sea and nautical items. Roy had many big toys. Roy's toy was his big boat. His boat's buoyancy made Roy happy. Roy went on a voyage and met a royal family on the ship. Roy's ploy was not to annoy the royal family in order to get employment with them. The ninth way to spell the long O is with OI as in Detroit. The long O sounds like the name of the letter O. The O is said to have a long sound when it sounds like the name of the letter O. The O as in Boyle sounds like the name of the letter O, and that makes it a long O. As in Boyle, the OI phonic represents a unique sound of long O. The OI as in Boyle and the OY as in boy have the same sound. Usually, the OI is used inside words, and the OY is used at the end of words. Compare the OI inside words with the OY at the end of words: boil, boy, toil, toy, soil, soy, coil, koi. Oil, boil, foil, toil, moil, coil, soil, spoil, royal, broil, coin, loin, join, joint, point, oink, moist, hoist, foist, void, voice, choice, noise, poise, quaff, oil, toil, toiled, coil, coils, coiled. Soil, spoil, spoiled, boil, boiled, royal, broil, broiler, embroil, foil, tinfoil, doily, moil, moiled, turmoil, coin, coins, loin, join, joins, joined, joining, joint, disjoint, point, points, appoint, appointed, appointment. Ointment, anoint, poignant, oink, moist, moisture, moisturize, moisturizer, hoist, hoisted, foist, foists, foisted, void, voids, voided, avoid, ovoid, devoid, paranoid, paranoia, embroidery, fibroid, polaroid, asteroid, meteoroid, steroid, thyroid, hyperthyroid, hemorrhoid, hydroid. typhoid, hyperploids, celluloid, tabloid, anthropoid, discoid, voice, voices, voiced, voiceless, choice, choices, rejoice, rejoiced, rejoicing, Illinois, noise, noisy, noisome, equipoise, poise, poised, poising, poison, poisonous, turquoise, boisterous, adroit, Detroit, exploit, exploited. Loiter, loitering, goiter, foible, quaff. The man from Detroit had to toil and moil to find some oil under the soil. The man from Detroit fixed the broiler to boil eggs and to broil potatoes. To keep his food from spoiling, he wrapped it with tinfoil. When he ran out of foil, he used a doily to cover his food. The man from Detroit went to Illinois to search for oil wells. There was turmoil in Illinois, and the man from Detroit missed his appointment with those who appointed him to join the rest of the crew. The man from Detroit missed his family and used coins to call home. The wires and coils were cut off and he did not hear a voice or a noise. As a result, he loitered and lingered aimlessly. He saw a flying saucer and was scared of the flying discoid. He experienced some poignant anxiety. He felt a void in his life. For a while, he was devoid of any wit. His choices were limited. The ground was moist, and there was much moisture in the air. His joints were hurting, and he rubbed some ointment on them. As he loitered, he almost got paranoid when he met a man with typhoid and a woman with a goiter. The woman's swollen thyroid gland was very visible. He touched a tree and got poison ivy. The man from Detroit loitered until it became noisome, at which point he had to avoid paranoia. He stared at the meteoroids and the asteroids. Also, he took out his Polaroid camera and focused on taking photos of positive images. He took a picture of some turquoise flowers. He shot a photo of a woman doing embroidery. His next photo was of a woman anointing people during a religious ceremony. He was unable to foist. Suddenly, the man from Detroit met a group of boisterous geologists hoisting their tools, and he rejoiced. They were putting on their tight coiffes. After meeting the geologists, he poised and gained some equipoise. They were there to explore the area, but he was there to exploit it. He had the choice to join them or to loiter and linger again. The man from Detroit chose to stop loitering and then he joined them. Exceptions: the OI and the OY in these words sound like WI, choir, bourgeois, bourgeoisie, reservoir, repertoire, Renoir, croissant, boy. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to learn more.